God darn it. You know, my constant everybody knows. Okay, no, that's right off of me. You know, I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and this is peace. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. Don't dim your light, neighbor, neighbor, when you fall from the hate. They will never understand your vision. Faith is different. Loving yourself. Don't dim your light, neighbor, neighbor. Don't dim your light. Don't let them take your kind of weakness. Show up for yourself. Don't dim your light. You're mad and you're worthy when you know I love you or respect you. Don't dim your light, neighbor, neighbor. You're mad and you're worthy. G-O-D, got your back. Love yourself. Gotta go. I'm pissed. Stop the violence. Later, Naya. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say this respectfully. Today is currently November 16th, 2025. Always be yourself with no much attention when someone says you don't have potential, or if someone overlooks you, or they don't see your worth. That does not mean stop loving yourself. That does not mean stop showing up for yourself. And I say it respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. To the genuine ones only. I hope all is well again, and I say that respectfully. No effort, trap off of me. You know, healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy regardless to who didn't know how to love you, respect you, or protect you. You poured into the wrong cup, but you are worthy of that proper balance coming into your life at the end of the day to meet you halfway, to truly respect you regardless of giving poverty and pain. You know, my content is not for everyone. No, it's a trade on me. No need to send the evil lie, play with Spoiler over here, then they no carry on somewhere else. You can find entertainment somewhere else, like loving yourself. Don't bring your blood. Watch me disturb you. Please. No, the trade on me. A motherfucker will watch you, bring up their own goddamn blood pressure. That's the trade on me. Why would you do that, stupid? No, for real. Because now you want to phone, doctor, I need a prescription. I don't know what's going on with me. It's a trade on me. Doctor trying to figure out, oh my God, what's wrong with you for real? You know, you too young to be acting like this. You too old to be carrying on like this. Jealousy and envy and insecurity would truly bother someone's mental when it comes to their blood pressure. Hold on one second. What happened to being stable mentally? It's the trade on me. Don't do no in between, son of a bitch. You know, my content is not for everyone. I may not be entertaining to you, but you can go find entertainment somewhere else. And I mean that respectfully. Because my content is not for everyone. It's the train that told me hello. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I'm far from a hater. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a train told me, God darn it. You ever mind your business within mind your business? No, everybody's walking for life ain't the same. But that's the train that's off for me. You ever mind your business within mind your business? And you get a phone call within getting a phone call right out your sleep. Only to realize that, hold on one second, Granny needs your help. No, the train told me, entertainment purposes only. This fool decided to say, you know what? I wanted to kick off my shoes and two-piece somebody today over some goddamn bingo. It's the train that thought for me. This fool starts to inquire. Do me a favor and bring me my good wig. It's the train told me. What the fuck you got going on, fool? No, the train told me. This fool starts to inquire, like, listen, I got into a little scuffle. I had the two-piece of bitch at the end of the day, but listen, I understood comprehension. I won't do it again. I promise, I swear, I won't wake anybody to sleep ever again. You know, it's my bedtime. It's after 9 o'clock. It's the train of thought for me. I know. You know, you're the one of the children out of your mother's siblings and your father's siblings and child or whatever the case may be, niece, nephew, whatever you are to me. It's the train of you don't know who I am now. It's the train of thought me. Oh yeah, you my grandbaby. It's the train of me. You the only one that got common sense. No, it's the train that told me. This fool starts to inquire. Do me a favor. Bring the good wig. Do me a favor. I got a couple of dollars. Can you apply to what I got to make me halfway to get me out of here? No, it's the train told me. First of all, I don't want to know what happened. No, it's the train told me. You get down to the prison with the getting down to the prison. This fool talking about they about to book them. Book who? It's the train told me. Granny about to go to jail. Oh, no. This fool sees you within seeing you giving me the eye contact to my, don't tell nobody. It's the train that thought for me. This fool starts to carry on or whatever the case may be with their story. So you able to sit down and comprehend because you know this fool start to say, I don't know English. It's the truth of it, and it's your first language, you stupid. So you the interpreter today. So you go sitting down with this fool to figure out what happened or what the case may be. The office start to inquire. Yeah, we had to pick her up over a bingo game that she didn't win. She said that someone took her board that she paid for, and she has the receipt, but she can't find it when it comes to her intuition. It's the truth of me. You know, I didn't sign up for someone's one-sided conversation date. Please, not today. So you start to talk to Granny. Is this true? Do me a favor. Remember, you my favorite. It's the truth of me. Why you doing this to me for? Put me in an awkward conversation. I know. I didn't sign up for this bullshit. You know, entertainment purpose only. My content, everybody, that's okay. You ever been minding your business when you big single? And you start talking to your new boo. Hey, baby. I see you in my future. I see you in my future. Y'all decide to go on y'all first little date or whatever the case may be. You know, do something different. No, if the train told me, come out your comfort zone. That's the most important thing. Hello. You start, talking about what y'all like and dislike or whatever case may be, and you gave them the option to, coordinate the date. Here's the train told me, next time, hold on 1 second. We ain't having this repeated conversation. I would do the dating, out into whatever case may be. I'll think of the planning because you and your thought process, I don't know where the hell you was going with this one. Here's the train told me. This fool decides to say, let's go to the zoo. Okay, no problem. But not just any zoo at the end of the day. We get to walk around with the animals out in the open, no cages or nothing. Hold on, wait. You talk about this is romantic? Nah, you trying to sacrifice my free will. That's what you trying to do. I didn't sign up for your bullshit. Here's the train of thought for me. Only because you had to reevaluate your train of thought there. Who am I really talking to? No, it's the train of me. You like adventure type of stuff, huh? Hello, what's wrong with people? I didn't sign up for this one-sided conversation. Only to realize, hold on 1 second, you mean to tell me you decide to set this type of out and you can't run? Oh, okay. That sounds real personal. It should be no reason why we being chased. My tiger is the train of thought for me. It was cute while it lasted at the end of the day. You know, the Tyrannosaurus or whatever the case may be, the hippopotamus, they were all beautiful, feeding them or whatever the case may be. But, it had nothing to do with me when it came to the conversation because they wanted to attack her dumbass. His dumbass, it's the train of thought for me. I don't know what you did when it came to praying, how you settle for yourself today, but this motherfucker not playing with you. Because it ain't bothering me. It ain't come nowhere near me just now. Here's the train of it. Oh, he realized, here's the train of me. I can't help you, stupid. What the fuck you think I'm supposed to do? I got the red flag. I'm flagging it. That's all I can do. My content, everybody, and that's okay. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Entertainment purpose only. No, it's a train of thought for me. Entertainment purposes only. Today is currently November 16, 2005, and it's currently 10:24 p.m. It's the train of me. You ever been minding your business within minding your business, whatever the case may be? You ever had one of those dumbass family members? No, it's the train of thought for me. First of all, it should be no reason why we having an outing, an event, and you want to steal everybody goddamn pictures. No, for real. We gonna take it back then when, pictures was actually irrelevant and memories, not the phone. It's a trade off for me. Every time this fool decides to come around when it's the holiday times or some bullshit, this fool is always in the family book. Oh, look at you when you was a baby. Now the fucking picture done disappeared. Why you got my goddamn baby picture? That's number one, stupid. It's a trade over me. And it's crazy because the owner's looking for their goddamn pictures. Like, hold on 1 second. I knew I had a picture when you was a baby. I can't seem to find it, baby. That's the trade over me. It's okay, Granny, but I'll figure it out later. I know who got it. It's a trade over me. You ever went to go look for pictures when you was a kid or whatever the case may be? Or just go look for, pictures of yourself when it come to memories or whatever the case may be? And you seem to not be able to find it. But that one dumbass cousin or aunt or whatever the case may be got all the goddamn pictures in their own little book. How did you start a book with someone else's pictures and they make it make sense? Hello, you're not the owner, dumbass. It's a trait though for me. This fool starts to participate, say, I'm coming over for family outing or whatever the case may be. No, you're not. You're banned. Here's a trait though for me. Until you return back the pictures, you can get a plate of food and keep it the fuck pushing because you cannot sit down. You're not welcome. It's the trait though for me. You ever was looking for that one specific picture of yourself? It's the trait though for me. Keep smiling. You ask this big dummy at the end of the day, do you have my picture? You ever heard someone get so quiet when they getting quiet and they didn't know if they was coming or going? Like, hold on one second. If I tell you yes, you're gonna be mad at me. If I tell you no, you still won't believe me. I'm glad we on the same page because I know you got it. It's a trait of me. I never understood that weird shit in the day. A fool would go into the family photo books, whatever case may be. You know, back in the day when it made sense of memories. Memories. That's the trait of for me. Only to realize you go through the goddamn memory book now and so goddamn blank. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know who that is. It's the trait of me. Where am I? I'm looking for me. Hello. I'm not itching. I respect that my content is not for everyone. You know, no mother or father or family member should lose a child due to jealousy, envy, or insecurity. Or someone projecting spell work. Or someone sending someone an evil eye. Or someone has to gather a hate train towards someone's child. It didn't matter if that mother and father came from poverty and pain. Because there's mothers and fathers out here that don't do it for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame when it comes to loving a child. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding days. Even if that mother and father had a gap because someone was incarcerated, someone was going through their own mental health crisis in life, someone actually changed the narrative of what I was endured or what I experienced, or I wasn't able to have that conversation with my folks at the end of the day. I don't want my child to feel like they neglected. I don't want my child to feel like they're abandoned. I don't want my child to feel like they're out here in this world alone. Because his mothers and fathers, in regards to the trial and tribulation that they was endured, they see their baby, they hear their baby, and they respect their child, regardless if it's a toddler or a grown-ass adult. And I don't mean no disrespect at the end of the day, because everybody is not a parent. My content is not for everyone. It's not. No mother or father should have to get a phone call because their child was part of a hate crime, or because their child was part of someone's one-sided conversation for lack of self-control, because someone decided to say, you know what? I don't like you because I'm envious. I don't like you because of this. I don't like you because I have jealousy and hate within me. I don't like the fact that you get authentic attention. How someone's mental health can truly be like this. We all don't operate the same in that type of mindset. No mother and father should have a gift that was given to them when they put that baby in their hands and they look down, a reflection of them. No devil, no enemy should be able to steal that joy away from a mother and father. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. You could disrespect me all day long, but you're not going to put your hands on me. And I say that respectfully. Regardless if you're gang stalking me, if you're projecting spell work towards me, and it's not me being cocky or thinking I'm better than anybody today. Because, you know, when folks have this mindset, you don't have to do anything to them for them to have that mindset. An individual don't like the fact you believe in faith. An individual don't like the fact that you could pour into yourself and you're not trying to escape yourself. You're not projecting spell work. You're not sending the evil eye. We all don't pray the same, but I still know how to respect my neighbor. Regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. No mother or father or family member, because at the end of the day, a guardian is a guardian, is someone who steps up to the plate when someone is absent. And didn't have to, they wasn't doing it for likes and views of clout chasing or fame or a couple of dollars. When they said, you know what? I'm showing up for my niece, my nephew, my cousin, my family. They didn't matter if he was blood related or not. No. No family member or mother or father should get a phone call because someone lacks self-control. How individuals gather up in a hate group to kick someone down. All because someone is spiritually more gifted than someone, or someone is more talented, someone is more beautiful, and the beauty always started within first, because at the end of the day, the outside appearance was just a plus, because of someone truly having a heart. So regardless to what trial and tribulation someone was endured that day, someone still knew how to respect their neighbor. even when they didn't find peace within. They found balance to know I'm worthy of choosing myself, even when folks try to break me. You know, no mother or father should have their child stripped away from them. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day because someone's insecurity, or because someone wants to project spell work, or someone wants to energy harvest of someone's energy, or someone wants to make a mother and father life miserable. This type of stuff actually happens. It may not be happening in your household, but it's happening in someone's household. How individual will see a mother so happy within, and it shows in her face expression, regardless if she came from poverty or pain or not, or the father's vision at the end of the day. A father that dealt with trauma and pain, he didn't have someone to meet him halfway. He didn't have someone pouring into him, but that baby changed his life. That mother life was changed for all the right reasons. She became a protector, provider, a lover. Because a mother's love at the end of the day hits different. You know, a mother that actually prays for their child. A father that actually prays for their child. And especially when a mother and father didn't know how to pray. And how a mother and father is a protector from allowing a child to be protected from the world. And a mother and father that's guiding a child at the end of the day. You know, I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself regardless to who's threatening my life, man, woman, or child. And I say that respectfully. I do not live in fear. I walk these streets alone. You know, individuals continue to threaten my life at the end of the day, but I do not live in fear. And I'm far from a copycat. I'm far from a hater, regardless to who has me shadow banned at the end of the day. You know, regardless of what job title you are, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not at the end of the day, never allow someone to project fear in you and you stop chasing your dream because someone doesn't want your future to be fruitful. Regardless if you came from poverty and pain or not. Someone wasn't given a vision at the end of the day and they try to steal yours, but the vision that God gave you, they would never be able to execute it how God endured it within you. So never allow someone to project fear in you because they're threatening your life to have you homeless, rob you mentally, spiritually, financially. And regardless to what zip code, county, or what continent you at the end of the day, I truly hope that you continue to prosper. Because when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you, and they don't have malicious intentions. They're not sending you the evil lie. They're not gathered up a hate train. They're not gang stalking you. They're not hacking your devices or your emails or your accounts or whatever the case may be. And they're not monitoring your mail. They're not hacking your devices. Did I say that already? They're not hacking your packages either. They're not monitoring your packages. They're not acting like that you received it or not. And when someone is truly for you at the end of the day, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. I never understood this at the end of the day. You know, my content is not for everybody. And that's okay. I, Naya Genuine Respect, would never hurt myself, regardless to who's trying to blackmail me against me, and I said it respectfully. I never gave anybody permission to use my personal information against me when it comes to my documentations. When it comes to my creativity, I work along regardless to what man or woman is threatening my life or who says at the end of the day, my voice doesn't matter because nobody's going to believe me. I would never hurt myself. I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself. Today is currently November 16th, 2025. You know, we don't pray the same, neighbor. The energy is different. You know, the ops is actually watching. It was more so like tic-tac, hold on 1 second. What happened to their toe, it wasn't never connected. It be the train of thought for me when it come to their train of thought, that hold on 1 second, they was really bent out of shape. When they understood the hold on 1 second, they didn't understand on reflection. You know, hold on 1 second, I didn't say that properly. I say this respectfully. In life, never give up on yourself because you make an error. Never allow someone to make you feel like you sound stupid, slow, or retarded at the end of the day when you can correct an error. And especially when you have life within you. And I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone. I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. The energy is different. You know, the ops is actually watching. It be the train of thought for me how they made you the villain at the end of the day and they story. It was like more so tic-tac-toe, but hold on 1 second, the three was truly not connected. They try to paint you to be someone that you truly wasn't when you truly had potential. Lack of self-control, now was truly understood discipline hits different. You know, they wanted you to be in a mindset of being low vibration. Hold on one second, they didn't understand God's vision when it come to hold on one second. It was never competition. Never dim your light when it come to your dreams. You didn't have to get out of character when someone wanted you to be in between. They wanted you to be a crash out. They wanted you to get in a mindset. And when they wanted you to be in a mindset, you know, they wanted to antagonize you. They didn't want you to choose you. You know how this type of stuff actually happens? It's not a crime to be authentic. It's not. And my content is not for everyone. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. How someone decided to choose you and bully you because you spoke up for yourself, a truth teller, never allow someone to project fear in you, regardless of their tags break, and I say that respectfully. It's disgusting to see how folks, it takes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 20, 30, 40 people to go up against one person. But never allow someone to project fear in you, or you get discouraged losing you. And I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. And the same purpose only. No, I haven't changed on me, God darn it. You know, my content, everybody, that's okay. No, for real. My content, everybody, that's okay. You ever been minding your business, minding your business? And you got that one family member or friend or whatever the case may be. You ever was dreaming within dreaming? No, ever traded off of me. You ever left some food in the fridge or left it out or whatever case may be, but still at a good temperature for you to still eat it? It's the train of thought for me. Mind your business. Ever traded off of me. You ever left some food in the fridge? And someone carry you on and say, you know what? I'm going to eat this today. No other train thought of me. You know, I don't wish bad on no goddamn body, but goddamn, my dreams truly wasn't making sense in the day. Because I was dreaming about that goddamn plate of food. Goddamn, what's wrong with you? You ever had that good-ass dream and you was like, oh, that food. Yeah, I got food in the fridge. Yup. From yesterday. Absolutely right. I'm going to get my food. It's the train thought for me. You ever opened the fridge door and had to figure out your mental health? Where did I go wrong? And the train told me. Only person actually said something at the end of the day, the person actually hated. You know, I'm very so much thankful that you took accountability for your actions. But hold on one second. I may be thinking about reacting, but you know what? It's just food. But goddamn it. It was a dream. And the train told me. You ever had a dream and you put some food in the fridge, whatever the case may be? And within your dream, you saw somebody eating food in your dream. Your food. It's the train told me. Only the rest. Hold on one second. Wait. I know you lying. No, it's the train told me. You know, that was one of the moments in your life where you realized, hold on one second. Thank you, God, could put a face to it. It's the train that told me. Thank you for giving me the sight, time, and day. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. I may not be entertaining to the average person, and that's okay. You could go find entertainment somewhere else. You know, people pick and choose who they want to bully. People pick and choose at the end of the day who they want to discriminate. People pick and choose at the end of the day who they want to project their hate crime towards. One thing for certain, two things for sure at the end of the day, I don't run from my past, and I damn sure don't run from he say, she say, even when they lie on me at the end of the day. You know, individuals will act like they know you in person. Doesn't matter the environment that you live in at the end of the day. Only to control the narrative of your life. They would act like y'all knew each other for years. They would act like y'all knew each other because y'all came in passing. How this type of stuff actually happened. And you never even have to have a conversation with somebody at the end of the day, besides passing. It's a train of thought for me. Never allow someone, because they lack of self-control, because they try to ruin your image, dim your light. And I say that respectfully. You don't have to know somebody for someone to project spell work towards you. You don't have to know somebody for someone to send you the evil eye. You don't have to know somebody for someone to try to dig up your past and pay people and engage in conversations with people at the end of the day to see who you are, because they want to ruin your reputation. Or people that you come encounter, whatever the case may be, they pay these people to see how far of a conversation that you actually had, or have people lie on you at the end of the day. All because they don't want you to become your best self, vision yourself, how this type of stuff actually happens. Never allow that to discourage you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. You know, my content is not for everyone. No, it's a trick on me. It's not. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. You are my sunshine. You are a blessing. Never look, overlook, never look, no. Really? Wait. You are my sunshine. You are a blessing. Never overlook yourself when they don't know you. Really? All right, Naya. I was just practicing. Chill, Naya, chill. You are my sunshine. You are a blessing. You're a miracle when I overlooked you. G.O.D. got your back. Don't tell me you like me, but then we fall from a hater. Love yourself. Yeah, I'm a puppet, but G.O.D. got your back. G.O.D. got your back. Love yourself. Don't tell me you like neighbor. I gotta go. Stop the violence. I'm not here to your love spot. You know, people pick and choose who could talk about spirituality, God, the devil, the enemy, narcotics, hate crime, discrimination, but never allow someone to stop you from chasing your dream or someone stop you from loving yourself. And I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I'm far from a hater. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done to me. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself regardless to anybody's tax bracket, because they want to dim your light. I may not make sense to the average person, but my content is not for everyone. I am not a sex worker, and I am not an addict, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I love to talk about love. Now, that's the trait of I do. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. You know, the ink actually made sense that day. It was a love letter. Who would have knew it wasn't competition when the love was actually connecting? You know, someone truly having potential to actually meet you halfway when it comes to bringing peace into your life. Who would have knew it wasn't fake love? Someone didn't have to fumble you. You know, someone protecting your mental health when it come to hold on 1 second. God truly gave you the key to someone's access to their heart at the end of the day. Only was hold on 1 second. Time allows you to feel why you actually heal the most healthiest way. You know, your past or living your reality. Something that you wasn't running from, but who would have knew that true love would allow you to feel comfortable in your own skin, because someone wasn't trying to project insecurities on you. You know, they wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Someone truly showing up for you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Who would have knew someone truly brought you peace in the most healthiest way? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, that energy is different. Wow. You gained the love of best friend, a business partner. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same, but who would have knew that someone's intuition would have stayed on the same page? You know, emotionally available, someone loving you properly. You know, the first time around, someone didn't have to make you frown. Someone knew how to maintain your smile. I don't fix your crown. Someone praying for not against you. Someone cheering you on, up close to burst behind closed doors, not to steer you in the wrong direction. Don't put their hands on you. That energy is different because it wasn't controlling issues. Wow. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years, 40 years. You put a name in your book. They say fairy tales ain't real. Even when you get lost in your words, who would have knew someone truly could keep it real? No, it's a trait of it. No, for real. Love is real. I love to talk about love. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. You know, that facts actually hits different. Who would have knew that God connection hits different? It was a miracle you understood the receiver. Who would have knew that someone actually paying attention to you? You know, it wasn't competition when it came to real love. It wasn't lust, let alone spell work. Someone got time and day. When someone has time and day, got your time and day, y'all meeting each other halfway, who would have knew that time allowed you to feel why that wound was actually healing? You know, because your past living your reality, even when your past tried to spin the block, but God said not today. You know, you wasn't running from your past, but you understood maturity is different. You understood where you came from when it came to trauma and pain. Who would have knew that you overcome being dysfunctional? You know, because you started working on you, the inner tools that God endowed with you when it comes to I love me, the energy is different. Who would have knew that the love of your life met you halfway when it comes to balance? Everything that you pray for started working out in the most healthiest way. You know, someone protecting your mental health, let alone your heart. I may not make sense to the average person, but who would have knew that true love wasn't competition, because it wasn't a hesitation. When someone said, hold on 1 second, I'm not wearing the mask to mislead you with pain. That ain't just different. You know, a fresh new conversation. Someone's intuition, y'all both on the same page with no hidden agendas. You know, wow, opposites attract. Who would have knew that peace will allow you to feel comfortable in your skin on your rainy days? Good day, bad day, misunderstanding days. Someone wasn't trying to switch up when it come to outside world at the end of the day, because someone understood that, hold on 1 second, I'm very so much thankful God chose me to be your love. The love of your life, that energy is different. You know, someone with potential, who would have knew that trust issues wasn't part of the problem. Trust issues wasn't part of the problem. Wow. Anything like a fresh conversation with a new person. And especially be on the same page, meeting someone halfway. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you. Someone bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments. The energy is different. Someone didn't have to manipulate God when they valued your time and day. It wasn't an excuse because someone truly asked God to guide me the right way. Y'all may not pray the same, but who would have knew that true love will allow you to feel comfortable, hold on one second, overcome what you've been through, and get past on your reality today when someone said, I love you. You know, true love is not complicated. True love is not malicious intentions. True love is not having a hand problem. True love is not sex with their pockets, their eyesight, or their mental health, and I say that respectfully. You know, I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay, because my content is not for everyone. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Always be yourself with no misintentions. True love is not complicated. They say fairy tales not real, but that's a lie, because when the right person walks into your life, they ain't have to tell a lie, let them switch up on you. It just got better when it comes to the next chapter, after chapter after chapter. What a season. Who would have knew? Someone truly shows you why I could be faithful to you. Have a safe year, day, even, week, weekend. You mad and you worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime. I would never hurt myself regardless who's trying to blackmail me against me or who's behind the scenes trying to project on me at the end of the day. Always be yourself. I do not live in fear and I would never hurt myself. I walk these streets alone. I would never hurt myself and I'm far from a hater. No, that's the trade off of me. Never allow someone to take your kindness or weakness because they threaten your life that nobody's going to believe you, regardless of their tax bracket, and regardless if they came from poverty and pain or not at the end of the day. Because the individual, regardless if it's a man or a woman at the end of the day, they would disrespect you. And you didn't even have to take their kindness or weakness, but they took your kindness or weakness. You knew how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. They threatened your life that nobody will ever believe when you speak up and tell the truth. But never allow someone to dim your light, and I say that respectfully. Shortchanging yourself because you're truly a blessing. You know, when the right people walk into like that God sends into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. They act in their body weight regardless of keeping poverty and pain. They ain't acting their shoe size, that energy is different. Always be yourself. You know, people pick and choose who they want to bully at the end of the day. I would never hurt myself regardless of who has me shadow banned or who's gang stalking me at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. You don't have to know somebody for someone to project spell work in front of your door, or for someone to put spell work on you or send you the evil eye, or for someone to try to ruin your reputation. You don't have to know somebody or even have a conversation with somebody for them to have a conversation with somebody else, and they will act like they know you at the end of the day when they don't. All because they don't want you to prosper in life. How this type of stuff actually happens. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. I get my creativity from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God. I may not be entertaining to you, but my content is not for everyone. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from my hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from my hater, what about you? Stop the violence in the community. Peace and respect, your neighbors, all about you. Stop the violence. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. We may not pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. It doesn't matter your tags break at the end of the day. I know how to respect my neighbor, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Individual will take your kindness or weakness, disrespect you, and then as soon as you speak up for yourself, now you're the villain in their story. But your voice does matter. I will not stop being a truth teller at the end of the day, being authentic. It's a train of thought for me. Never give up on yourself because someone doesn't understand God's vision for you. We all don't pray the same. And I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding regardless of my sexual orientation, my disability, my age, or my religion. And I say that respectfully. Or culture. Always be yourself. It's currently November 16th, 2025, and it's currently 10:49 p.m. Always be yourself. I would never hurt myself regardless who's gang stalking me, and I say that respectfully, or regardless who what man or woman is threatening my life. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself, woman. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. No, I haven't changed on the I gotta go. Stop it.